In this Blogly review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this content marketing tool. If you have any questions, please comment them below, and I'll also leave a discounted link so you can always get your money's worth for Blogly. Blogly lets you craft and publish original content that ranks with a complete content marketing app. Upon logging in, we come over to the dashboard. Here, we first got our weekly goal. We can see it's got words, article, and posts. Obviously ours is at 0% at the moment because we haven't created any content, but once we do, this will show here. There is also a settings button where we can configure our account and set general account information. Next to weekly goal, we also have total articles, published articles, SM posts, and published posts. We have team performance for the day and the week. Obviously, we don't have anyone in our team at the moment, but if we wanted to add someone, we could just click on create team and add them in this section here. Below there, we also have our performance. We've got it set for the current month and the month before. As we can see, there's August and September. We've got the productivity chart, maximum, average, minimum, didn't work. Our articles published weekly and our social posts weekly. Now again, obviously there's nothing here because we've not created any content, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to this later and see if any of these have updated. So next to dashboard, we have navigation. This asks us what do we want to do. We can improve our blog, create new content, start new research, SEO optimize, editorial calendar, publish on CMS, get feedback, manage portfolios, and share on social media. As well as this, there's also an advanced view where we get a few more results where we can manage workflows, go to workspaces, scan for plagiarism, manage assets, SEO heat maps, and review settings. So first, I'm going to go for create new content, and this takes us over to a quick onboarding guide where we can watch a short video. And then if we go ahead and go on new, we can set our article name, click on OK, and this takes us over to this section here. So I'm now going to go on new, and we can select from outline, we can select from blocks, outline, or import content. So I'm going to go on create blocks, block name, go on OK, and below here, we can now start creating our article. If we click onto here as well, this will show in a different setting. As we can see, we've got loads of different options here. We can format it, so we could set a header, we can set the size, outdent, indent, align it, list it, add a link, an image, a table, embed something, remove format, or code view. If we go back onto this page and click on new, we can also select generate outline. So here we can set our topic and then we can provide some keywords. And then once we've done that, we can click on generate, and this has got loads of different outputs for us. So I just put in there for the topic artificial intelligence and added some keywords. We've now got why we use AI and robots in our lives, how artificial intelligence works and the different types of AI, what impact does AI have on our lives. So if I click on the second result, we can now see that's added over there. I could then add this one and the top one. And then if I go ahead and click onto there, then I can start writing the article. Once we're on the edit page, I've just copied in our title, which is how artificial intelligence works and the different types of AI. And then if I just go down and click on the little pen button, this will actually generate some content for us. Artificial intelligence is the process of creating machines that are able to perform tasks that would otherwise be difficult or impossible for a human. There are three main types of AI: cognitive, machine learning, and natural language processing. I could click down again, click on the pen button, and this will generate a slightly different result, but nevertheless it'll still be related to our first sentence. If we look on the article, I understand this is a little bit of a mess, but just as an example, we've also got a title there: what impact does AI have on our lives? You could go into here, start typing, and maybe use the pen tool to generate some content, and in no time you can create a full-fledged article. It's worth noting as well that you can import content. So you could import a Google Doc, a URL, a file, or simply paste text. Once you're completely happy with your article, you do have the option of publishing it, where you can select a CMS. You could choose from WordPress, Ghost, Medium, Shopify, Blogger, HubSpot, Drupal, Webflow, Joomla, or suggest your own. And you can also publish your content to any non-integrated website. As well as this, there's also the sell option, where you can place your work for sale on the Blogely marketplace. There is the menu button at the side of the article where you can mark it as complete, hide, or delete this section here. We also have additional options at the top, where we can assign a featured image, assign portfolio, export, preview, or delete. So if I went on preview, this will open in a new tab, and we can see how our article would look. Next to it, it's got the table of contents. We could also export this to clipboard, HTML, PDF, or text. If we go back onto navigation, we can see we've now got 1 in our total articles. We've not published it, so that's still at 0, and everything else is at 0 as well. But we can also see we've got a grey block there for today's date. If we go back onto navigation, we do have a few different options here, which I can go through. We've got improve your blog, where you could select your website URL and improve a current blog. We've gone on create new content for articles. There's also the option for research, where we can start new research. And this will take us over to this page here. We can click on new and get actionable search data, so we can provide a title for our article research. You can request from a Google Scholar, set the country and language. Once you're happy there, go on OK. We could then click on this. And as we can see, this is bringing up loads of different results from loads of different articles. We've got one here from Forbes, so I could click onto that. And as we can see, that brings up the full article. Then we could just click on the button there. We can move that into our research document. We could do this for any of the articles that are coming up. We could add in this one here, and then this will work as our research. As we can see, it's given us loads of different results here. We've got pages and pages. As well as results, we've also got outlines. We could also add in some questions. And as well as this, we can even add in statistics. At the top, we can also import either a Google Doc, URL, file, or paste text. And we have advanced options where we can manage tags, edit title, show as an article, preview, or delete. Below navigation, we also have content, where as we can see in the articles section, we've got our test article from earlier. We haven't got anything in social media, or folders, or blogs. Of course, for social media, we could click on new, select a post type from standard to multi-post, and this will take us over to this section where we can actually build a social media multi-post. We can add promoted URLs, hashtags, and affiliate links. You can add an image, and obviously the caption here, as well as setting it as regular, bold, italic, set the font, and add emojis. With folders, we can click on new and set a folder title and a folder description. And with blogs, we can click on get and select a website URL. Below content, we also have research, where our previous research document will show. We can also click on new if we wanted to create a new one. Next to research, we also have competition, where we could click on new and get a new competition SEO heat map. We could target the search query, set the country and language, click OK and follow that along. Below research, we also have assets. This has a few different options. It's got our video notes, library, templates, and links. We could go on add to add a new video note and do the same with notes, library, templates, or links. Below assets, we also have AI assistance, where we can select from these AI tools to help us be more productive. So we could select from headlines, press release intro, content blurb, summarizer, engaging tweets, video scripts. Just as an example, I'm going to go on fictional story generator, and let's see how the AI does. So I've gone for 2 pirates get shipwrecked on a deserted island. Click OK. And as it says here, start a fictional story that you can expand in creative ways. So let's see what it's given us. They were tired and cold and hungry. Their plan was to light a fire and make the last of their supplies survive by huddling round it. It was just after dawn. They huddled around the fire, and when the sun rose, so did their enemy, a giant squid. The pirates panicked. They were scared, but the squid looked like they were just going to eat them. so the pirates had no choice. And that's pretty cool. We could obviously continue that. Below AI assistants, we also have calendar. This is broken up to purple being idea, yellow being open, green closed, grey archived, and red cancelled. Here, our published articles will show, and our unpublished will show here. As we can see, there's our test article. We could also search for something specific or filter this. And then we've also got a calendar for our social media as well, which will be released soon. Below calendar, we have portfolios. We don't have any portfolios at the moment, but we could click on new, add a title, a subheader, a description, enable public or private, make an about section, upload a logo, URL, enable donations, and set a message, and then follow this through to create a full portfolio. Finally, below there we also have workspace. This will show all your workflows will show here. Obviously we don't have any at the moment. It will also have a My Team section, and next to that, a Client Team section. And that's everything I'm going to go through today. So what are my thoughts on Blogely? Well, as you can see, Blogely was jam-packed with features. From being able to write articles, to scheduling social media posts, to even AI generating story ideas. The possibilities are endless, making this the perfect business and marketing tool. I also really loved the research feature that dragged articles from all over the web. At first it was maybe a little bit overwhelming, but after a while I was absolutely fine. I would definitely recommend Blogely. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.